can use the Next2IT Cloud Compare software to quickly build various stacks across multiple clouds and effectively work out how much the compute is going to cost. So to start with, what we need to do is select the provider in which we are going to situate our virtual machines. So in this instance, I'm going to select Amazon, and then we'll select the service. Of course, we're using compute here, so I'm going to select compute. And then I'm going to select the region, so the data center in which the virtual machine is going to reside. I'm going to select London for this particular one. You're now presented with the various different virtual machine sizes that the cloud provider is offering. And these can be filtered, so by simply clicking at the top of the table, one can quickly filter and sort the various different offerings that are available. So let's just take a small one. I'm going to take this T3 small server. And in this instance, it's going to actually be my web server. So I type in that. And I'm going to need 2 of them. It's going to be a highly available platform. So I simply add 2, click add. Immediately, our billing is calculated and we're able to see the monthly cost and the yearly cost. At this particular point in time, we are providing on-demand pricing. We're looking to add the reserved instance pricing in a future version of our Cloud Compare software. And we're also going to bring to fruition the storage costs. But at the moment, we're just looking at raw compute. So if I click on selected servers, I can now see the servers that we've got in our list. And to add another server to that list, I simply scroll, select what I'm looking for. In this instance, it's going to be a database server. And I'm going to have 5 instances of this. I click add. Again, the prices are immediately updated. But now what happens when I've got virtual machines which reside in other cloud providers? Well, very simply, I simply choose the cloud provider in which I'd like it to reside, in this instance, Google. And again, I'm going to select compute and select the region. So I'm going to choose Belgium. And we can quickly see the various different prices that are offered here. And in this instance, I'm going to select this one here. And this is actually just going to be a backup server. And I'm going to need just 2 of these. I click add, and immediately we get a quote there, and that's now across multiple clouds. So that's great, but we can also go ahead now and download that data. If we click that, your machine will download a CSV, which you can manipulate as you see fit. And the next part of this is we're able to compare prices between vendors. So by using this toggle menu here, I can go in and choose cloud comparison. Select a provider again. I'm going to choose Amazon, and I'm going to choose compute. And I'm going to have a look at what's available in, let's choose one that I know we can sort here. Let's go for the London data center. I'm going to quickly do it by the thing. So what is the lowest cost machine that you can get inside Amazon? Well, it's actually a T3A Nano. So I'm going to select that. And now I'm going to have a look and see what the lowest cost compute module is from Google. Again, doing the same again. Okay, so here's that one. And now we can compare. So what is the actual difference when we do it? So Amazon here, their virtual machine coming in, again the same. What we do is we round the prices, so that kind of makes a little sense there. And actually over the course of a month, the Google server is slightly more expensive than the Amazon one. And that's actually quite interesting because when we look at this in comparison, the Amazon one is actually offering a little bit more, faster network, more vCPUs. So let's just see how, for example, Azure comes up into that as well. So Azure, again, have a look at compute. Let's use their UK Self. Let's have a look at their lowest price machine. Let's chuck that one in there. Okay, so again, very strange. So actually still AWS providing the lowest possible price. And for good measure, let's have a look at Alibaba and let's stick those guys into there as well and see what they're coming back with. Scrolling down here, I'm going to go for their UK London data center. And add their one in, and let's have a little look now. So based on the monthly price, Amazon, most cost effective, then Azure, then Google, then Alibaba. And you can see that this is a fantastic tool to enable you to very quickly work out what your stacks could potentially look like, and indeed compare various different offerings from cloud vendors to work out what is most suitable for your business. We always like to hear feedback. So using this button here, you can send feedback, which will be reviewed by our teams internally to improve the product and bring new features to fruition. And that's it for today. I really hope you enjoy our tool, and we look forward to your feedback.